Today, we are interviewing the Managing Director of Yournest Venture Capital, Mr. Sunil Goyal. Yournest is an early stage venture fund that invests in Indian technology startups that create innovative products to serve global markets. Sunil is one of India's early angel investors with healthy exits. After his invested startups were acquired by Twitter, Paytm, and PCCW. Before becoming a full-time early-stage VC, he was a senior executive in the telecom industry, where he played leadership roles in the growth of Airtel and Dabur. He focuses on team building and nurturing culture. He believes in conscious capitalism and relishes in driving businesses that involve a high sense of purpose and vision. Hi, Sunil sir.
Hi.
Well, firstly, I'd like to congratulate you and your entire team on winning the V Matter Employees Choice Award.
Pleasure. It's an honor to be awarded and the efforts of our teams getting recognized.
Right. So we are honored to have you here. So I have a couple of questions starting from, could you tell us what Yournest has done so differently to be the employee's choice company?
You know, what we do as an early stage venture capitalist itself is unique. We try and work with the entrepreneurs who got the fire in their belly, who are passionate, who are ambitious, audacious, who are trying to change the world for good. And when my team has to work with such entrepreneurs, they need to have a similar character. They need to be similarly entrepreneurial. They need to be thinking on their feet. They need to be as good as those entrepreneurs who have those ideas. They need to be so evolved and involved with that particular crazy idea, which is so unique and different, that belief that it can happen. So, the adrenaline flow of our team members is always high. And that keeps us, makes Yournest a very different workplace. If that adrenaline flow continues to be flowing in for my team members, they are always thinking ahead about the future. Are the areas that make it an exciting place of work for us to handhold, nurture whatever entrepreneurs are doing.
Right. So could you tell us what the vision of your of your company is for business and people?
For business and people. Actually, that is married. We are looking forward to nurture global market leaders from India. Now, imagine that we are having a thesis to invest in deep tech, early stage companies. And when we are investing in these companies, our ethos is whether this particular founder or that particular business can stand out and become a market leader worldwide. We invest in enterprise, the businesses that serve large enterprises. A large enterprise will become a customer of our business only when we are the best in the world. And in that thesis, we always have people thesis, which is around that people who are thinkers around enabling this to happen. So it is all about the people thesis is nurturance of their own capability, nurturance of the founders that are trying to create something like this.
Well, as a CEO of an organization, what is your view on employee engagement and its impact in business?
Oh, this has been a very dear topic to me for last, you can say, 25 years since the time I've come into leadership roles. Employee engagement goes far beyond fun at workplace, far beyond those parties, casual meetings or dinner meetings out, etc. It is about feeling of empowerment. It is feeling of my opinion counts. If I have to give maximum weightage, it is employee engagement is where even an iota of thing that is happening in the company and an employee expresses an opinion and that opinion counts, is when the person feels that I belong here, I own this particular place. It is like Aishwarya working with us, brings her parents and her in-laws and friends to showcase, hey, this is my office. Let me take you to my office. Let me get you to have a coffee with Sunil, my managing director. Now imagine how different that feeling. You getting respected is one aspect, but when people around you, friend circle, others are getting the same access and feeling, it's very different. So it has various dimensions to it. Employee engagement, you can't count them in, but yeah, one factor, my opinion, counts.
Great, sir. So, what does leadership mean to you, and how would you describe your own leadership style?
My own leadership style, I would say consistency, uh, would say being dependable, delivering trust, and ultimately empowering. So leadership is, if I have to say, these are the kind of things that the leadership has to deliver. And I got a chance to live these values all across. Today, from my fund, at one end, I am delivering trust to my investors who are putting money into me, and they're giving a trust to me for what? For not me using their monies to making it big. I'm passing on that money to somebody else uh, to grow it. Look at the level of trust that our leadership style has to offer, and that's the kind of leadership uh, that I believe in. That wherein you can create that consistency in not only professionally, personally, everywhere. Yeah.
So, sir, what do you think is your biggest achievement? It could be personal or professional.
Biggest achievement uh, from a leadership style that you talked about. Yes, it starts with being consistent at a personal level and even at a professional level. Nothing happens, randomly. It is planned, and it is you create serendipitous moments for things to fall in place for you. But as such, it is about doing those things consistently for things to fall in place for your both personal and professional life. Personally, any aspect of health, family relations, other aspects are taken care in this particular manner. And if I talk about uh, personal achievement, when I started living my dream to support entrepreneurs and formed Earnest Venture Capital around 10 years ago, that was the brightest of moment, and that brings smiles all the time. And that's the thing I will say is wherein you're able to build a brand called Earnest for people to trust.
Great, sir. So, since you have so much of experience in the industry, what message would you like to give to young entrepreneurs and leaders?
Ah, you know, entrepreneurship, leadership is all about people actually. And while you're interacting with people or surrounding yourself with people, only one thesis. Even if you have brightest of idea, don't get into it and start that startup. Or brightest of idea, go jump and start into it. First, surround yourself with people who are many times brighter than you. So let's say some magical order has come to you. Please don't start your startup. First, go and find people who are many times brighter, who enhance your dimensions. We keep saying एक और एक 11 होते हैं. Please think on those lines that solo alone we can achieve only this much. So have and learn how to listen to a different point of view to make that 1 plus 1 is equal to 11.
Okay, sir, thank you. So, next question is, what do you think about the initiatives and approaches of Matter?
Ah, I happened to hear VMatter's pitch from Prashant at the very early days when he has conceptualized it. Uh, you know, being a believer in employee engagement, when he brought this particular tool, where very clearly he he stated a point of view of employees that we matter, uh, was a very good beginning for me. And then modeling it even beyond, uh, beyond to aspects, let's say, the overall well-being of the employee. Those see, I am a ardent believer in conscious capitalism. I've been reading every particular book authored by Raj Sishodia of the Babson College, and seeing as to how uh, employee engagement can be enhanced. And it is about that well-being of the team, well-being of everybody around you on every matter, health, financial, etc. And the moment that is captured, and those dimensions are captured in a survey, it makes sense.
Okay, sir. So my last question is, what three words would you use to describe We Matter and its work?
Uh, for me, it was insightful, reliable, uh, and actionable.
Right, sir. So this is the end of our interview. Thank you so much for your kind words and enthusiasm. This was personally enriching, and thank you so much for bringing out some time from your schedule. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.